Hello! My name is Meerah, and I'm a Lorekeeper on one of Yogg's Lost Libraries, and today I wanted to talk about the story of Eibhlin O'Carroll, the scholar class in Black Desert. She was released on December 20th, 2023. So first, I'm just going to summarize her story as best I can. Eibhlin O'Carroll is an alchemist from Caltheon who contracts the Black Death. She travels to find a giant scholar and alchemist she's heard rumors about because she hopes that he can help her find a cure, but he takes one look at her and is like, "Rip, sorry bro, the Black Death has no cure." So she pulls herself up by her own bootstraps, does her own research, she becomes obsessed with ancient weapons, and even builds her own portal. She goes through it and does indeed find the cure. However, in her sickened state, while constructing the gate, she must have missed something because it's incomplete, and on her trip back through it, it splits her into countless fragments. Our character is one such fragment who gains the power which I believe is the Black Spirit, and ascends. She has the ability to control gravity and create magical glyphs with alchemic formulas that will turn any matter to gold. So now I'll read the actual knowledge blurbs about her. You unlock by doing her questline. They're titled Scholar and the Black Death, parts 1 through 3. On a fateful day, as a young alchemist, Eibhlin was just beginning to flaunt her talents. A devastating news struck her like a lightning bolt. The Black Death, a plague sweeping across the continent, crushed the dreams of this aspiring alchemist on the brink of fame. She then embarked on a quest, delving into myriad rumors and secrets, seeking a cure. As the Black Death slowly consumed her, she clung to a sliver of hope, enduring excruciating pain and suffering. Among those giants who sought power, there was a whisper of one, a master in alchemy, who had the secret to defeating all diseases. Just as secrets lead to treasures and legends, Eibhlin embarked on a journey driven by this faint hope. When Eibhlin finally met the sage, the response she received was heartbreaking. "Eibhlin O'Carroll, regrettably it seems fate is not in your favor. You had the potential to revolutionize alchemy. Such a pity, the Black Death cannot be overcome." The sage's words, though harsh, bestowed upon Eibhlin a newfound wisdom. She realized she had been neglecting her natural alchemical gifts, depending on others to elude death. Shaking off the despair that had shattered her for years, she reclaimed her spirit. By night, racked with debilitating coughs from the Black Death's ravage, and by day, she immersed herself in alchemy and delved into the mysteries of ancient ruins to keep herself alive. Slowly coming to terms with her impending death, she retained her infectious smile, earning the nickname the Whimsical Alchemist from those around her. Eibhlin, both an alchemist and an archaeologist, eventually uncovered secrets and potentials leading to realms unknown. The exhilaration she experienced defied simple description, transcending her roles as an alchemist, archaeologist, or even as a dying patient. Yet the secret required an even broader expanse of knowledge. Eibhlin was captivated by ancient weapons, constantly seeking out the relics of the past. As the Black Death gradually ravaged her life, her amassed knowledge only expanded. She eventually mastered the art of replicating ancient weapons, and Eibhlin O'Carroll, both alchemist and archaeologist, managed to construct and traverse her own portal. The power that reigns supreme and dooms worlds to ruin. To manipulate this timeless force is to bend the very axis of time. Such power could challenge the fiercest flames, the tumors burgeoning within, or even diseases that lay siege to one's heart. I believe here that the power she's talking about having discovered is the Black Spirit, and after meeting hers, she lost her memories, being reborn as an Idana into her second life. During Scholar's Ascension questline, we follow her as she explores Medea in search of those lost memories. In the Azula Highlands, she finds the gate and the many stars of the land, which are recording devices that her past selves have set up to contain messages for her future self. The knowledge blurb for the Star of the Land reads, "They say for those struck with the Black Death, the chill of the night air worsens their plight. Does it mean they can't even gaze at the night sky in peace? Can I truly open the door I seek, no matter how much I learn and search?" No, Eibhlin, snap out of it. You're going to beat the Black Death and bring the stars that dwell only in the night sky down to earth. You'll create the Star of the Land to capture the fleeting brilliance. And when that moment comes, I'll make sure to leave a record of this resolve. The records that she left say that she left this hopeless world in the year 235 and returned in 276 with a special salvation. Her previous selves inform her that she did discover the power to cure the plague. However, she says that due to her sickness, she was only able to get the gate running in an incomplete state. While transitioning through the wormhole's conversion point, it tore apart, splitting her into infinite pieces. She also says that beyond the gate, I have found the power to save myself, but also to bestow death upon me, and that she now has the power to transmute things into gold due to her abilities as an alchemist, though it has an extremely short half-life and dissipates quickly, and that she also has the unorthodox ability to form magical glyphs with alchemic formulas. Scholar also receives a visit from another fragment of herself, who cryptically tells her that the man who's been hanging out with her at the gate listening to the records is an illusion, a guide left behind by the original Scholar to help your current Scholar learn about her past. The other self claims or implies to be the Scholar from the future, or maybe even the original Eibhlin. I asked Lex, and he said that this version of Scholar is wearing the Labresca helm and the Fallen God chest piece, so it kind of tracks with her being a future Eibhlin who's come back to give you a message. She also says, but what you should have been telling your future self is don't try to tame the power, but let it take the lead. The player can talk to all of the different Star of the Land records for little snippets, as well as talk to the mysterious man a little more, who does indeed say that he is an illusion in the shape of the giant from your past who originally prophesied that you would die and the Black Death could not be overcome. I really liked Eibhlin's story, and she has some really cool passive abilities connected to her lore, such as taking no fall damage and using her gravity cores to move around and teleport, also using gold to beat the crap out of her enemies. That's pretty neat. I was a little disappointed in two things, one being that her questline's dialogue felt kind of awkward and disjointed for the entire first half. It just felt like I was playing a really old class's questline before they really upped their writing game, and that was kind of a bummer because after Wusa and Megu, I have pretty high standards now because Wusa and Megu were written so well. I did like the cutscenes, I thought they were really nice. The other thing that I kind of have a bone to pick with is that she isn't, like, actually an alchemist. So, the Shy class, in her lore, she's a gatherer and an alchemist, and that reflects in her life skills, where she starts out as a professional level in alchemy and gathering. For Scholar, you're supposed to be this, like, the best alchemist to ever live, but you start out as a beginner in your alchemy life skill level, and I thought that was a little silly, but that's just me. If they hadn't set that precedent with Shy, then maybe I wouldn't have expected it and wouldn't have been disappointed. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I liked the story. The writing in the beginning could have been better. The second half was good though, and overall the story is, I think, really unique and interesting. So yeah, thank you for hanging out with me today, and I hope to see you next time here in the library.